Well, hey, we're into our second week with QuickBooks Online. And again, a couple of things is that hopefully you haven't had too much difficulty setting it up. I have been in communication with a few of you. I know it's a little bit frustrating when things don't work exactly like they're supposed to. The fact that some of you had accounts set up last year in another account and your free account was used up and that sort of thing, there are workarounds for that. And I want to discuss that in later on in this little video, and not to make it too long, but we want to set up your own personal finances in QuickBooks. So that's why I wanted you to name it Your Name Inc. Okay? There's that. And but I also want to offer to a few of you out there that have some accounting savvy and also are running your own businesses. I mean, they may be small, they might be large, but I would offer this to you. If you want to set up that business in QuickBooks, then that would be okay with me, as long as you okay it through me. Because I wanted to just discuss a little bit of how to set it up and that sort of thing. And I'll do anything and everything I can to help you in that regard. Okay? But you got to okay it through me. I think that we got most of the people cleared up that are having trouble establishing an account. We could set you up with a different email account if you haven't done this yet. There's only a couple that I'm not sure why they haven't turned in their assignments and that sort of thing. But if that's the case, then I need to hear from you. We can set you up a different email if you've already used your email for another account. There's ways around that sort of thing. Last thing before I leave you here, and I don't know, you've listened to probably several hours of me on video so far, so hopefully it's not the fact that I'm a threatening individual. But I want to talk a little bit about time management, and I know this is the case with some of you. Maybe you have great excuses. Maybe you have good reasons why at this point in the semester school's eating your lunch. And it doesn't mean that you have to be perfect in every way, in everything. But I really want you to consider some time management responsibilities that you have here, okay? And living with some margin. That's how we get peace. That's how we are content with ourselves. And I can tell you, and I don't have the most complex lives, but I can guarantee you it's more complex than yours. And sometimes I push it right to the deadline. Sometimes, but I've learned that actually if I'll just live with some margin, not wait till the last minute, then when these little tiny things that happen, QuickBooks wouldn't accept my application to get my free QuickBooks Online version. But I waited till Friday afternoon or Friday night when it was due, the assignment, as a result of getting that. Anyway, I don't want to, no pressure. It is what it is. That sort of thing. You got to take what you got from right now and push it forward. So anyway, in this class and in your other classes, is that if you will get on it early and often, then you're going to be fine. Well, I don't have time until the weekend. Listen, everybody has 5 minutes where they can plug in and they can get a little bit done. They can take a step forward. And that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. When you really have life happen to you, then you need to call your instructor. Okay? Explain it to me. I have lived 60 years on this planet. I know about life happening. And I will work around those kinds of things if I'm allowed to know those things. Even if you're a very private person, those things happen to everybody. don't procrastinate and not let me know what's going on. Okay, you don't have to get into detail, or you can get into detail. I'm here a lot. It's Saturday morning this morning, and I'm at the school. This is a good time that you can actually call me. The best way, if there's any kind of urgency of something happening, is either call the person or go see him face to face. Some of you are totally online and you're displaced all over the country. Not displaced. You're where you're supposed to be. But that just means my options of communications are different. Okay? So pick up the phone, talk to me, talk to your other instructors, get things done, take a step forward. That's all it takes. When you show good faith, I can show good faith as well. Okay? And I'm not trying to lecture anybody, but these are skills that you need to learn to survive so that you will have peace and contentment in life. Those people that don't actually learn those skills really have a difficult time going through life. And that hurts my heart, to be honest. So over and out, onward and upward, we're going to take your balance sheet and input the beginning balances as of July 31st. If there's anything different than that, then that you don't have information for, you have a question for, pick up the phone. Okay, I wish you well. Take care. And I expect to hear a few phone calls this week. And I wish you the best. Bye.